So now you need to know that when your mind embraces a troubled part of the world, a troubled family member, a troubled part of your body, it's doing good stuff. Because heaven looks to that awareness that's inside of you for its light. Wow. That's how magnificent you are. And we don't know it. So now we have to start remembering that, practicing that. And as we give it, we receive it. You know, believing that. This lights the world. It is the gift my Father gave to me, and one as well that I will give to the world. And everyone who comes into my awareness, everyone who passes by through my physical awareness and through my mind as well, this is reality, and only this. See, now, this seems so alien to our thinking, doesn't it? That holding this thought of light, that holding this thought of love would make a difference in the world. This just seems so kind of beyond us. So, how does that make any difference? But what it's saying is, we live in such an upside-down world. You know, when the ego thought of separation entered the mind of the Son of God, that he could make a world the complete opposite to God, we just got an upside-down world. That's what ends up happening. Remember those old shacks that would defy gravity? Remember, Knott's Berry Farm used to have them. I don't even know how they did it. I think they just built them crooked or something. They did something, and you'd look like you were walking on the roof, or you'd turn on the water and it would go up. Remember those? They were, what were they called? The old haunted shack on the other thing, like that. You know, so to me it's like everything completely opposite to the way the world says things should work, right? Water going up, you're standing on the roof, you're doing all these crazy things. This is what we need to think about now. You know, this sounds crazy. This is reality, and only this. That my light should really be the thing the world needs, that my light could light heaven. It just doesn't seem to make sense with everything we've learned in the world. But the world is the complete opposite of truth. So when this lesson comes, it is going to be a little bit hard for us to believe. This is reality and only this. This is illusion's end. It is the truth, as it says here. It's going to be hard for us to believe that. But it's the truth. But it's the truth. At first to be considered, and then to, as the Course would say, and then to be discounted. And then to be considered yet again with, perhaps a little bit more. And then finally, as the Course says, to be accepted as our truth. So this is a process of us moving through this, of us becoming more comfortable with the power that abides within us. That power that we've gone, oh no, not me, that we've diminished for so long. It is the truth. God is your Father. You are a child of a king, and he loves you. That's the truth. And so then you get this beautiful little prayer that says, my name, O Father, is still known to you, meaning my identity, who I am. Not my ego name, not my ego personification, but the truth of who I am that has sometimes gotten lost within my ego thoughts, my ego mind. My identity, the reality of who I am, sort of like Clark Kent and Superman. Who was Superman? Was he Clark Kent? No, that was the persona, right? And as soon as he took off his glasses, ta-da, that nobody could recognize him, right? All of a sudden, and took off those clothes, then he was Superman, and he could do these magnificent things, right? That's like us. Here we are. My name, O Father, is still known to you. I cover it up. I cover up my super identity. But you know who I am, whether I'm wearing glasses or whether I'm covering my super S, or whatever I'm doing, whether I'm holding on to my guilty thoughts, whether I'm holding on to my unworthy thoughts, whether I'm holding on to my judgmental thoughts, whether I'm holding on to my angry thoughts, you still know who I am because you just moved past all that stuff. Get away, I know who you are. I'm the Father who knows my son. When they come home, they're going to be great, wonderful, beautiful, the truth. I have forgotten it. I don't know it. You know who I am. I've forgotten it. I do not know. And then look at these great lines. I don't know where I'm going. Do you know really where you're going? Really? Yeah. I don't know who I am. No, I don't know. Or what it is I do. Really. Remind me, Father, I am open to your guidance. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say and to whom? Father, now I am weary of this world. You getting a little tired of having to do the same thing over and over and over and over again? Reveal what you would have me see instead.